It on red for here. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening to each and every one of you. Welcome back to Expose News TV, your one and only YouTube platform where they expose every single thing where they happen for here, anytime, any day. That is what we are here for, to give you the expose of every secret where they happen. If you're joining us for the first time, remember to subscribe and turn on your notifications. We remain your one and only Expose News TV, anytime, any day. Yes, my people, it don't red. It don't burst, it don't scatter everywhere as PM orders BLA into Imo State, and this causes shock into the soldiers, Nigerian soldiers, as many of them take off and run for their lives because they are in trouble. Yes, my people, we are talking about the PM BLGIE Simon Èkpá giving order to the BLA as they uh, move into Imo State and intimidate the Nigerian soldiers, hit them down as they run for their lives. My people, this is what it is, and we can only tell you that this is a step in the right, one of the steps. I would not say it's a step, it's one of the steps, one of the good and reasonable steps in the right dimension, in the right direction, rather, as we keep moving forward towards anything that concerns the Biafra movement and the Biafra referendum. Yes, my people, if you're here, it means you are knowing that you are in the know, you are knowledgeable, and you understand the things, the inner workings that's going on at the moment. Yes, my people, the inner workings. It's not everybody that knows about the inner workings. But then, if you're here, I believe you know about the inner workings and the things that are being done in place to make sure that the Biafra movement keeps going. Yes, there is nothing that can be stopped. ESN autopilot. Do you know what autopilot means? It means moving on its own. Order does not need to be given for them to actually do what is needful. And I believe this is what it is at this point, because of course Biafra movement would keep going far. The BLA, Biafra Liberation Army, and the Biafra High Commander has landed in Imo State, that has given a whole lot of issues, troubled the citizens, troubled the military men, told them that he would take all of them down if they don't take time. Of course, it is to protect Ndibo from anything that is coming against them, because of course, in the country, or rather in the state at the moment, in Imo State, the rate of kidnapping has turned into another thing, and it is being suspected. It is suspected that it is the Fulanis, the Igbo, it is the Fulanis or the Hausas or the Yorubas, anyone you go call them, that they are the ones carrying this particular issue on their head. And so it is like a target. My people, it is like a target to be more careful wherever you find yourself, to be a lot more smart. Yes, to be a lot more smart, because you will need it for yourself. The Biafra Liberation Army, the Biafran High Commander, every single one of them is at alert. And if you are an Igbo person, Ndi Igbo anyị, you need to be at alert too, because you don't know when they will call us. You don't know when they will call for the movement. Be at alert, because that movement is something that must. I'll repeat, that movement is something that must be done again. My people, the Biafra movement is not ending anytime soon. Biafra movement cannot end anytime soon. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is also on trial again. The trial has resumed, as we all know, and then we know that what we are doing here is to hope that they do the needful and release an innocent man that did nothing to them, because he just came out and spoke freely and said, this is what I expect, this is what I expect. I expect that this is this and that is that. Just because of that, things were turned upside down. My people, nothing. I am here to remind you that nothing can happen, my people. It is your own, it is in you to do it. Biafrans, let us always have in mind that there is nothing we cannot achieve on our own. There is nothing we cannot achieve on our own. And the PMBRGIE Simon Èkpá has told us, has given us this information for us to take note, so that we'll be able to do the needful whenever it comes to that. My people, there is nothing. I believe there is nothing as good as this. Yes, and we are talking about the fact that they've been hit. Nigerian soldiers have been hit back to back by the BLA, and they are in trouble. There is nothing we can do about it. They are in trouble, of course. I know there was an information that was given earlier on concerning the military people. An information was given that if you're an Igbo person and you're staying near the barracks, be very careful, because the day they will strike is the day most people will go down, and there is no doubt about it. The day they will strike is the day nobody would expect. It's a thing nobody would expect, but then it is a necessity. It is a good thing that they have been told about what is coming at this point. Okay, my people, that is what it is on that concerns the situation that concerns the BLA, as they keep on making big moves for us, as they keep on intimidating and hitting soldiers that are supposed to actually care and come out for them. Okay, on that note, we have other news, we have other things that are happening at this point. My people, it is not the only news that keeps happening, as a whole lot keeps happening. It says here that recently Tinubu Uzodinma moved for food security in Southeast. That is what he has come to talk about, food security in the Southeast, when they are talking about the fact that things can no longer be achieved as it was before. And that is the truth. Things that were able to be achieved back then can no longer be achieved now, because it has turned into an issue. It has turned into an issue, and the earlier you solve an issue, the better for it. And that is just the truth about it. The earlier you solve an issue, the better for it, because any issue that goes unresolved turns into another thing, and it is better you always solve an issue while still wherever you are at the moment. Okay, my people, that is what it is. We'll always be here to let you know. But food security is not important. I'll keep on saying it. Food security is not important. What they need is an economy that will favor them, that will be able to make them get what they normally get back to the normal price. Because if anything gets lower than that, it means that whole coin is about to fall. But then it doesn't matter. You or yourself that is mining, let us just keep doing our own part. We do not know what it will pay at the end. The most important thing is that you do what is expected of you. If you don't do what is expected of you, that means you've casted every single thing. Biafrans, let us beware of the situation of the country. Let us beware that these people want nothing but our deaths. These people want nothing but for us to be wiped out. And of course, the Jehovah is with us. He will always guide us through anything that concerns wanting to be wiped out. But then we should be ready. We should be ready. We should get ourselves ready, and be sure that something like this will not take place. My people, let us take note that even as it is, as I'm talking to you now, the PMBRGIE is still making statements, is still making big moves concerning the conference and concerning the movement, the credit, the alert, and everything that involves it. Let us have it in mind that it has already been paid for, and it is left for us to do what we are supposed to do. Okay, my people, that is what is that on that whole situation. And if you are someone that does not understand what is happening, I would encourage you to follow up on it. Nnamdi Kanu is in court for continuation of terrorism trial. The last thing Mazen Nnamdi Kanu is a terrorist, and that is why he came out openly. A terrorist cannot come openly and say what he said, and that is the truth. A police or whatever cannot come out and say that kind of thing anyhow, because why will you call him a terrorist? A terrorist. Mazen Nnamdi Kanu that has always come out to just say the truth as it is. Why would you come out, have the guts to come out and call him a terrorist? A terrorist, someone that is like a savior to Igbo. And this is what gets people peace. This is what gets PMBRGIE peace. Someone that has dedicated his whole life for Biafrans is who you are calling a terrorist. Okay, They think that with all these things that they come out and put on him, that they will be able to hold him forever. It is not going to happen. They are going to release him, whether they're in support of it or not. The release is something that is unstoppable, and it will happen very soon. Let's just pray that these people would come to their senses before it goes out, because it turns very bloody in this country. Okay, my people, this is where we come to the end of this particular broadcast. Thank you for joining us. Remember to subscribe and turn on your notifications too. Thank you.